It's Lazy Rico, Lazy R1CO, and we are going to be watching a special look into Stranger Than Heaven, thanks to Stranger Than Heaven's people, the people behind them. They are kind of semi-sponsoring us for this stream over there at Sega, so thank you to Sega for that. And yeah, well, we're going to be checking out. It starts in 4 minutes. So this is looking like it'll be a pretty good game. At least visually. Visually, this looks great, and it's definitely a game I would like to watch. And if we know anything from like the Yakuza series, or the Like a Dragon series, I should say, they do storytelling really well, and the gameplay is usually really fun. And this gameplay looks really smooth, although we haven't seen like actual gameplay. We've seen gameplay that they've shown us, yes, but like I don't know what the HUD's gonna look like. I don't know what the controls are gonna be like. I don't know what the system's gonna be like. I just know it looks good. So hopefully we get to find out a little bit more on what that is here coming up, or we get more details of some sort. Obviously we're hopefully getting a lot of details coming up. And yeah, I know this game might not even be on Steam. I think it might be on Xbox PC, which means that I'll still be able to play it. I don't particularly own an Xbox right now, but if it's on Xbox on PC, it should be good to still play. Game Pass? I don't have a Game Pass. I'm not ever getting Game Pass. No, not for me. I have too many games on my plate to add more games that I won't play on my plate. Also, something about not getting the achievements that I should get always irks me away from playing on a different platform that isn't Steam. I assume it's the same reason PlayStation people are like, but my trophies! Yeah, we know. Although I never see Xbox people be like, but my achievements! I need my achievements! Even though they get like an achievement score for playing, usually. If I'm peeking or anything, please let me know. I'm trying to set up the volume in a different type of way. So if it's just like breaking your ears or anything when I'm talking, please be like, hey, your audio sucks. This is why. And be like, noted. I will be fixing that. Boom. And it's hard because what I hear isn't always 100% what you guys hear, because it's different. Audio testing sucks on for streaming. Give up trophy hunting, I think. It was so stupid. Dodging lightning bolts in Final Fantasy. You said that before, I remember that. The trick to that is to turn off the sound. You literally just go by light. You see the light, you push the button. You see the light, you push the button. And don't blink, yeah. Blinking is detrimental. I remember I did that way back in the day for the ultimate weapon, because I think that's the only way you can get the ultimate weapon for somebody or something. I don't remember. You have to dodge 100 lightnings and you get a weapon for somebody. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's starting.
それが俺たちの国だ。
登場会。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃの。
やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。
ありがとな。けどそういうんじゃねえんだ。
何？
俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。だから作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
俺たち自身で。There is some copyright music here, so I hope I don't get in trouble.
That right there?
We're not monetizing
That's
it
the
anyway.
Japan you've been dreaming about.
Is that Snoop Dogg? That's literally Snoop Dogg.
Stranger than heaven. Stranger than heaven.
道聞きたいです。
So hard to protect. 歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのも俺の欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親分、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
I know, but I can't just leave it alone.
If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin. Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little
Is Snoop Dogg.
Remember my promise. Yeah?
変わってんな。
今ちの男じゃけ。
怖い顔してますよ社長。
A little blood on that.
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got.
Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
That was cool that it had like, you had two people grabbing mechanic.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
Stranger than heaven. Stranger than heaven.
This looks so real. Wow. It's an F&B game. I don't mind some F&B sections, that'd be cool. But not completely.
世界中のゲームファンの皆様、そして Xbox ファンの皆様、こんにちは。
Xbox ファン。
セガ RGG スタジオ代表、本作ストレンジャーザンヘブンのエグゼクティブディレクターを務めます横山正義です。このプログラムでは RGG スタジオが開発中の最新作ストレンジャーザンヘブンのゲームの全貌、ストーリーやキャラクター、舞台となる街や時代、そこで繰り広げられる遊びの数々、そしてコンバットシステムについてもご紹介いたします。最後まで目の離せない内容となっておりますので、どうかお付き合いのほどお願いいたします。物語は1915年、
1915。
一人の少年がアメリカから逃げ出すためサンフランシスコの港町で偶然見つけた怪しげな船に忍び込むところから始まります。少年の名前は大東誠。当時としては珍しいアメリカ人の父と日本人の母親の間に生まれた混血の少年でした。貿易商を営む父の影響で世界各地を転々とする中、最後に父の母国でもあるアメリカへと移り住んだ大東一家。しかしその直後、父親が急逝してしまいます。英語もそれほど達者ではない、そして当時としては目立つアジア系の外見を持つ母と子。父という後ろ盾を失った後、言われなき迫害を受けるようになってしまいます。その後、精神的疲労から体調を崩していた母親も亡くなり、天涯孤独の身となってしまった誠はある決意をします。母親の故郷でもあり、自身と見た目も近しい人間がたくさんいるはずの日本に渡ろうと。持つものも持たず身一つで船へと乗り込んだ誠ですが、彼が乗った船は裏の世界では名の通った超大物が乗る船なのでした。
Rise and shine, you two!
密輸商人オルフェウス、彼との運命的ともいえる出会いが誠の生涯を大きく動かすことになります。
Orpheus.
I play Orpheus, an international smuggler who only has one rule: taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be. If you want it, I can get it for you.
See this fella here? It's his job to keep troublemakers like you out. Thanks to you, we had to remind you. Feel me?
And I play a character connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus. But I can't get into too many details, so let me tell you about Orpheus. See, Orpheus, he a one-stop shop for any and all contraband that his underworld connects may require. I'm talking weapons, ammunition, gold, silver, green, white, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, even state secrets. He always delivers. The name Orpheus, that's just a nickname, nothing more. He's a dangerous globetrotter, and that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
Yeah, Makoto and you, those little punks were just the same in the beginning, until the moment they spat out those last words, when their asses were going to be left for good in the middle of the Pacific.
Want to tell me why you're here?
I want to go to Japan.
We got nowhere left in this world. That's why we heading to Japan.
Take a good look. That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
See, Orpheus realizes in that moment that maybe what he's destined to deliver are the lives of these two boys.
Getting there is one thing, but how will these kids survive in this place, stranger than heaven? Maybe even that cold-blooded dealer felt a spark of curiosity.
Taking advantage of the fact that he speaks Japanese, Orpheus brings Makoto on as his sidekick, his wingman. Through countless jobs and deals, Makoto learns the tricks of the trade on how to stay spooned and groomed, dipped and whipped, zooted and booted, gooted and looted. I ain't gonna go two more. But the harsh airs of the business and how adults blow off steam, if you know what I mean. Now that's when Orpheus discovered the kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing. His skills still had a long way to go, but that passion in him, nobody could ever match that.
Music is the great equalizer. It transcends barriers, captivates and unites people. Makoto was always an outsider wherever he went. And finally, he found a place he could call home, where he belongs, where he's treated equal.
A legendary smuggler shrouded in mystery, and a boy with nowhere to go. Their meeting and their parting sets this strange story in motion.
But this is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins within their meeting in 1915 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless, unforgiving fight to survive.
Things the era wouldn't allow. Things society wouldn't forgive.
A sweeping saga of men drawn together across time by the strange twists of fate.
It's the story of men who fought, clawed, and struggled to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life, on the choices they make, and the paths they walk.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it? Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。それは少年大東誠にとってこの日本という場所でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとなるのです。そしてもう一人、この男との出会いが誠の人生の行く末を大きく決めることとなります。それが生涯の友でありライバルでもある少し年上の青年、新庄優です。
Yu Shinjo.
A man of mixed Western and Japanese heritage, Yu has grown up in a world that doesn't quite know where to place him, not unlike Makoto. Yu first meets Makoto on Orpheus's ship, where they're nearly thrown overboard. And from that moment on, their lives are intertwined. Makoto is impulsive and brash. Yu, on the other hand, is a realist, sharper, and more calculating than most, always thinking several steps ahead. Upon reaching Kokura, Yu and Makoto make a daring escape from Orpheus's ship.
Looks like this is where we part ways. Yeah. Good luck out there, Makoto. You too. See you on the other side. Till then.
While Makoto faces extreme hardship adapting to a new language and culture, Yu adapts rather quickly and even finds work, becoming quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
I see you got a new getup. You're working here now?
I am. And I see that you're exactly the same. Still just another no-name loser. But Yu's heart hides a major weakness. He simply can't leave his fatal friend, Makoto, behind. Through all the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. Yu, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more. He doesn't want to just survive in Japan. He wants to reshape it. If the world won't make room for him, he will build a new one. These ideas soon clash, and our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course, has other plans. A unique opportunity presents itself years later and reunites them as partners in show business. Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and Yu then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter in Minami as Osaka's latest and greatest showman. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true force to be reckoned with as he tangles with Osaka's many crime syndicates and even the Italian mafia. Naturally, with Makoto as the brawn, that leaves Yu to play the brains. Using his wit and intellect, Yu navigates the world of underground entertainment, leading to a face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and Yu Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around them, giving way to even greater tragedy. From here, the story has toward a conclusion almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it. This is far more than a story about crime or ambition. It's a story of identity, belonging, history, A story of friendship, of lives, of wills, determined not only to spin the wheel of fate, but to shatter it. Rags to riches. It's a tale as old as time, and more fitting than ever. It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
本作「ストレンジャーザンヘブン」は主人公である大東誠、そしてその生涯の友でもある新庄優、この2人の50年間にわたる生涯を描いた作品となります。ここで舞台となる町についても紹介させていただきます。まず始まりの町、1915年福岡小倉。オルフェウスの密輸船の目的地でもある日本西部の一大工業地帯でもあったこの町がストレンジャーザンヘブン最初の舞台となります。まだ日本に近代的な娯楽が存在しない中、職を求め全国から集まった労働者たちによってにぎわう活気ある街並みが特徴です。飲む、打つ、買う、全ての遊びが詰まっています。次の舞台は1929年の広島呉。造船を中心とした重工業の町であると同時に、さまざまな国の社交場としても機能した異色の街並みが特徴です。映画などの娯楽も浸透し、日本文化の近代化の訪れが感じられる一方、日本有数の極道組織に牛耳られた背景を持つ町となります。地下水路や高台など高低差のある迷路のような地形も冒険に奥行きを与えます。そして1943年、今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる大阪の南へと舞台を移します。緊迫する世界情勢の中、海外の文化が深く入り込んだ日本の裏が描かれます。表向きには日本を称えつつ、裏で異国の文化を楽しむ人々、そしてそれを裏で操ろうとするヤクザやマフィアたち。過去の舞台とは様変わりした新しい遊びの数々を体験することが可能です。その後舞台は1951年、日本有数の観光地でもある静岡熱海。そして1965年の東京新宿神室町へと物語の進行に伴って移っていくことになるのですが、そこには大きなストーリー上の秘密がありますので、また別の機会に遊びの要素などをお伝えできればと思います。
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music, Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life and can memorize sounds as ideas for future compositions. Makoto can take note of many different sounds from across town, whether that's the hustle and bustle of the streets, a call from a wild animal, or even the sound of his enemies mid-combat. New ideas can come from just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending on the era, location, and time of the day. At night, Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring, the call of hungry crows flocking to freshly scattered crumbs,
like collecting noises,
or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on. By collaborating with various composers he will encounter, Makoto can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions. At first, Makoto gives singing a try for himself.
So, you sing or no?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later finds his true calling as a showman, producing and managing gigs and performances for other artists.
Find a singer with talent. and do all you can to make them a star. They call that a showman.
As a showman, Makoto will decide the structure of each show, handle the promotion, and finally, stage the thing itself, earning more and more money with each success. Another key element of being a showman is scouting those with a gift for music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part in his productions. As the story progresses, Makoto will grow close to a wide range of individuals, each possessing unique and remarkable abilities. Still, among all this new talent in Makoto's life as a showman, the most impactful are undoubtedly the singers. Some who you may know already.
Takashi.
たかしは主人公の大東と呉の極道組織で出会います。
じゃ確かに
またいつでも貸してやるで。組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられていた大東のアシスタント的なポジションで、大東のことを慕う弟分のような役柄です。とある事情から広島最強とも言われる岩木組の一員となった大東の舎弟として常日頃行動を共にするようになるのですが、そんな高志の隠していた趣味が歌とピアノでした。ヤクザとしてはあまり役に立たない趣味ですし、高志はそのことを必死に隠しているんですが、ある日大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます。
なんじゃピアノ
ピアノ
うるせえぞ。
誰が言うた？あ？
あ？
一発殴れば十分じゃろ。
あ？兄貴。大東はこいつに歌わせて一儲けしてやろうと興行を思いついて、これをきっかけに大東の興行師としての活動が本格化していき、後の八島興行やそのまた後の東上会という組織にもつながってくるストーリー的にも大きなエピソードの一つとなります。大東の兄貴はどんな歌を作るのか、そしてユーザーの皆様はその歌をどう作り変えていくのか、そして僕はどうやってその歌を歌ってどうストーリーに関わっていくのか。今作には高志以外にも重要なシンガーたちが存在するのですが、この方の役柄も非常に重要となります。
Suzy.
You will meet Suzy when Makoto and you travel to the seaside city of Atami in 1951. 1951 is a moment of great change in Japan, a time when American influence has flooded in, creating new trends in language, music, and fashion. This collision of East and West results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy. Atami is one of Japan's most notable tourist destinations. My character, Suzy, intends to sing on the largest stage in that city. There, the course of her life is permanently altered when she meets Makoto and you. So, what'd you think?
Brilliant.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players inside Japan's show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history. And unsurprisingly, showbiz's customs and culture turn out to be just as cutthroat as the underworld's. As a singer, working on this project and portraying this character was an absolute honor, and unlike anything else I've done before. In addition to my voice acting, I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I love being able to combine acting and singing in a single project, and I am so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up. Stranger than heaven.
これまで紹介したようにストレンジャー・ザ・ヘブンは5つの時代5つの舞台 そして50年間にわたる男たちの生涯を描いた作品であること、さらに歌というものを中心としたさまざまなゲーム体験がある非常にユニークな内容になっているということをお伝えしてきましたが、それだけではありません。主人公である大東誠の真骨頂はどんな相手にも屈しない精神力と腕っぷしの強さにあります。ここからはストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンもう一つのユニークポイントとも言うべきコンバットシステムについて解説していきます。
Here we go, the gameplay, the combat system. I guess the other part's gameplay too. But now we're
私
getting
からは
to
今
the
作の最
combat.
大の特徴ともいえるコンバットシステムについてご紹介いたします。
The biggest feature of
本
this
作のコン
game.
バットシステム最大の特徴はプレイヤーキャラクターである大東の左半身と右半身の操作をそれぞれ独立した操作で行うというものです。コントローラーの RB、RT を入力すると右手や右足といった右半身、LB、LT を入力すると左手や左足など左半身を使っての攻撃を繰り出すことができます。大東はこれらの入力に反応してビビッドにアクションを繰り出し、かつてないレベルで意のままに操っている感覚を提供します。攻撃の方法はタップしての連続攻撃だけではなく、入力し続けることでパワーを込め、離すことでより強烈な攻撃を繰り出すことも可能です。これを利用してタイミングよく攻撃を繰り出すことが上手なプレーの一つとなります。例えばこのように走り寄ってきた敵に絶妙なタイミングでパワーを込めた攻撃を叩き込むことや、連続したタップ入力でジャブを連発した後にパワーを込めた強い攻撃を繰り出した
So
り
it's
する
kind
こ
of
と
like
も自由自
Devil
在
May
です。
Cry, but
他にも
with
敵の攻撃を片方の手で防ぎ
two
即座に反撃
sides,
するなど
two attack
相手のアクシ
inputs.
ョンを見極め決定的な攻撃の瞬間をプレイヤー自らがデザインできることが本作の醍醐味と言えるでしょう。左右を操って激しい打撃戦を仕掛ける以外にも LT と RT を同時に引くことでタックルを繰り出して攻撃することができます。タックルの勢いのままマウントを取って攻撃といった状況でもリアルに左右の手を使ってアクションしているかのような感覚を味わうことができます。本作のもう一つのコンバットシステムの大きな特徴に武器の存在があります。大東は素手での戦闘のみならず包丁、ハンマー、刀とさまざまな武器との出会いがあり、これらを手にして戦い抜きます。本編の壮大な物語の多くの局面ではこれらをいつ装備しどう戦っていくかが生き残っていくための鍵となってきます。大東がその人生を歩んでいく中でより強力な武器を手にすることもあるでしょう。古くからの技物や新たな製法で生まれた品など様々です。
Brand new weapons
新たに
per
手に入る素
era.
材を武器に注ぎ込むことで殺傷能力の向上や追加性能の解放も可能です。
I'm a hammer main.
積極的に武器の入手とアップグレードを行うことで生き残るための手段が増えていきます。ストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンではこうした基本的なアクションに加えて高速移動する車中でのバトルや
cool.
敵を一瞬で倒すことができる大技、特定のシチュエーションで繰り出せる必殺のアクションなど多種多様なコンバットシステムを体験していただけます。
So they have special moves depending on the cutscene or whatever's going on.
最初にこの作品のオファーを横山代表からいただいた時、自分の半生が重なるような強い衝撃を受けた記憶があります。僕自身、日本人の父とスペイン人の母を持ち、環境や時代こそ違えど大東誠と近しいような経験やそれこそ苦しい思いをしたことがあります。そんな中でも必死に言葉の壁を越えられるように努力して自分の居場所、自分の夢を追いかけ、壁を乗り越えることで俳優としてのキャリアを積み重ねてきました。本作の大東誠は決して善人ではありません。また登場してくる他のキャラクターたちも全員癖のある人間ばかりです。でも全員に共通しているのは成し遂げたい夢がある、そしてそのために必死に生きているということです。人は夢があるからこそ頑張れます。どんなに苦しいことがあっても最後まで必死にもがき続けていきます。そんな人間の生きるということへの強い執着と情熱がこの作品の魅力だと思っています。私も今本作の収録で非常に難易度の高いお芝居に日々挑戦しているところなのですが、この世界の中で生きているキャラクターたちの熱量に負けないよう 自分が培ってきた技術と経験と情熱でこの作品を完成に導けるよう精一杯頑張ります。
So clearly they have very
今
passionate
回
people
は
on
ス
the
トレンジャー
project.
ザンヘブンについてストーリーとゲーム概要を中心にご紹介いたしました。そう遠くないうちにより詳細なゲーム内容やテクニカルな部分についてもご紹介できると思います。続報にもご期待ください。そして最後に重要なお知らせです。
Important announcement.
本作ストレンジャーザンヘブンは
Released
この冬
this
に
winter.
発売となります。また Xbox ゲームパスで発売日か
Game
ら
Pass
プレイしていただく
Day
ことが
One.
可能となります。現在 RGG スタジオでは完成に向けて総力を挙げて制作に取り組んでいます。我々のスタジオにしか作り出せない攻めたストーリーテリングとゲームシステム。あなたも天国よりも奇妙な世界で思いっきり暴れてみませんか。横山でした。
Yokuyama signing off. I really like the style. Coming to winter, this winter. Oh, it's coming to Steam and PS5. they had the Xbox letters like everywhere, and Steam and PS5 as well. Yeah, this looks really good. I want it. We're obviously gonna play it on Steam, but yeah, this entire thing. It looks really good. Let's see. Make a quick short about it, I guess. I'm playing a bunch of. So we just watched the Stranger Than Heaven showcase, special case, and it seems like they're doing a lot to like really get the story in a good place, and just it shows really good promise. And I guess that's expected with RGG, right? Because they do so well in most of their games. I don't think there's many games where there are complaints about it. I like the whole mechanics that they have with the story. They have a lot of mechanics focused with the story. So you're like going around, you're collecting songs, you're collecting well, obviously conversations, you're going and making a band and all that. So that's the whole showbiz side of the thing. But then you also get the combat, and also all these big names, or I mean all these names, they all sound like they're doing really good voice work in general. It's definitely a game to. I mean, Snoop Dogg's in it. It's so funny seeing Snoop Dogg in a game. As I always go back to remembering Snoop Dogg when he played with me. I played with Snoop Dogg, by the way, on what was that game? We were on an island. SOS. That's the name of the game. And he wasn't actually playing. He was just on camera, and I believe a dev was playing the game for him. But he was like acting. He was acting like he was playing, and he was talking in the mic, and basically mic spamming, and saying, "We need to do this." Holy crap! He was. It was fun. But he was faking it the entire time. But he knows if he's getting paid to act, he's gonna act, and he's gonna act well, and he usually does really good job in the games that he's in. I like that we got an in-depth look at all the main characters, so we can really see what's going on. Because before, we didn't really know what was going on with this game, right? We just knew it was in a setting, and it kept like 10 years later, 10 years later, 10 years later, in the shortcuts. But apparently, even during fighting, you're collecting those sounds for the band stuff, so that's kind of cool. You have to be paying attention and collect all the sounds so that you can get a good band, get your money flow going. Oh, I saw a little bit of UI right there. TikTok won't be able to see this, but you can see right here on the left, there's a little bit of UI. Is that as much UI as they're gonna give us? I know during the fight just now we saw a little bit of UI. Maybe if we go into when they were talking about fighting a little bit more. It was near the end, no? No. Oh, here we go. So there's this UI at the top of them. I wonder what that means. Does it just mean how focused you are on the enemy? Because I think that's what it's doing. Obviously, cutscene, you can do attacks. Is that their life? It might just be their life bar when you attack them, because that one's not like not full life. This one's full life, but he gets one shot by the hammer. I'm gonna be a hammer main. Timer wheel could be. It could be like you hold, because you can charge up your weapon, right? So it could be like they're going in and like they're fully charged. Right here, I think it's life. No, yeah, that's definitely life. So they have a little life bar over their head. You get Y button as equipped, I suppose. You can equip your weapon. I'm not sure what the bottom left UI is there. It's a circle with a dot and more circles, but maybe it's like a map sonar system, but it's not obvious what it is. Also, I don't know what the icons are. I'm sure the bottom one's heal. I don't know what the right one is. I'm sure the top one is like map or I don't know. And the other one seems to be a drinking bottle? I don't know. The weapons and everything, you can see that they're doing a lot of care into the game too. So it's probably a little bit long to be a TikTok video, but this is looking really good. My first impressions are that I want to play it. It's coming out winter though, if they don't delay it, which I don't think they will. Coming out this winter, it'll be on Xbox, on PC, Xbox Series, and what else? What else? Thank you for watching. It'll be on Steam and PlayStation and all the Xbox things. Xbox Cloud. I haven't seen much about the Xbox Cloud, but I suppose a single player game would be fine to play on the Xbox Cloud if you're into that. Xbox Play Anywhere, Xbox Game Pass. It'll be day one for Game Pass for your Game Passers. So, Stranger Than Heaven coming winter. I hope to be able to play this when it comes out, because it looks really good. So yeah, GG. I think that's really cool. Let's review a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Because they kind of threw a lot of information at us there. Review the opening cutscene.
それが俺たちの国だ。
登場会。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組み立ち上げるんじゃな。
兄貴やっちゃろうや。 兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。
取れますけ。
ありがとうな。
Well, thanks, but
そういうんじゃねえんだ。
it's actually not like that.
俺たちみてえなヤクザも
It's for Yakuza
帰る
types
場
like
所のない連
us,
中が生きていけ
but a
る
place for
そんな
people
場所があ
with
ったらいい
nowhere
っ
else
て
to
思わねえ
go,
か。
where they can live life.
ねえだろ。
I don't know anywhere like
そんな
that.
の
Do you? Skips.
だから作るんだよ。
That's why we're building it
俺たち自身で。
ourselves. That's why we're building it ourselves. I really like this song too. They did a really good job with Stranger in Heaven song. I'm
That
into
right
it.
there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
That right there.
This is Japan. 道聞きたいです。
1915. I wonder, so obviously they showed us a little bit, like the weapons evolve with each era. But I wonder if there's going to be anything else that significantly changes. I'm sure like the places you can visit and all that will obviously evolve as well, but and like the steam engine train or whatever, electrical train, trolley.
Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change. Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
RDG definitely has a signature look, as you mentioned.
Leave it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
It's a good look to have, though.
Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace and quiet?
Remember my promise, yeah?
That zoom in is so good quality, but then like the in-game doesn't look anything like the zoom in, or at least not as detailed.
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That
Make a
settles it,
place
Makoto.
for
If this
ourselves.
country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
So I wonder if it's just gonna be like a mini game between managing the music and such like that, and doing a bunch of Yakuza fighting. Doing a bunch of fighting, and then because in Yakuza they have that host club mini game, and I swear I spent like 8, 10 hours, 12 hours on that. And on just the hosting mini game, and it had barely anything to do with the main game.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
It's interesting that Makoto sounds Spanish. He is a Spanish actor, like he's a Spanish-Japanese actor, but he sounds really Spanish when he speaks English. Like when you hear his accent, it sounds like a Spanish accent, not an English accent. Let's go back to that just one scene real quick. He sounds like he's Spanish.
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
Right here.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
Like Primo. Nothing's going to change that. I'm Spanish and I can barely do a Spanish accent in English. I have to listen to somebody do it recently, and then I'll forget like 10 minutes. Looks primo. Looks good. They all look really good. I'm wondering if it'll be, well, if it's on the Xbox, I imagine it'll play on Steam pretty well. Not to say that the Xbox is weak, but they're also like putting on Xbox Cloud and stuff, and that needs to like be streamed really easily, so I imagine it'll be good. I like this whole setting in general.
Xbox fan.
Sega RGG. And I like that this story seems to be like the forefront thing that they want to showcase at this game. Yes, there's combat, but like, if the story is not good, you're not going to want to do the combat. And it looks like the story is really, really good, and it's going to be a really good driving force to wanting to do the combat.
Taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be.
Also,
if you
Snoop,
want it, I can get it.
Snoop in this little like interview is really good at what he's like kind of portraying. He's very in character in this little interview. He's not there as Snoop. He's explaining the world like Orpheus.
Connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus.
See, this guy is acting like the actor, and it's like, hey, I'm this person, and this is what's happening, and this is what it is. But Snoop Dogg, when he's talking, he's more like
green, white,
in character of the game character, you know? He doesn't say, oh, I'm Snoop Dogg. This is what's happening. No, he's just in it.
And that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
And struggle to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring.
I feel like he's reading that, to be honest.
And the paths.
But he's doing it well.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it?
And the paths.
It's definitely him reading it. That's the computer screen right there with the words that he's reading.
They walk.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it? Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。それは少年大東誠にとって。
In Japan.
I see you got a new getup.
I see you got a new getup. You're working now? See, that's a Spanish
And
accent.
I see that you're exactly the same. Still just another no, nay.
It's so weird that I guess they're supposed to have grown up together. No, they just met in the ship, right? Both of them.
Through all the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. You, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more. He doesn't want to just survive in Japan.
What is this dynamic called?
He wants to
like the rich,
if the world won't make
smart guy and the tough, poor guy that are best friends forever dynamic.
But fate,
that's a trope, but I don't know what the trope is called.
A unique opportunity presents itself years later.
I like that trope. I don't think it's a bad trope at all.
Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days,
Yashima name.
Makoto, and you, then worry about crime.
So this
is a little bit of gameplay here. There's people that were begging him and he's looking around. I assume you can go off the beaten path and like find quests. I think what rate was you can negotiate the sleeping There's mini games by the looks of it. There's that card game. There's arm wrestling. That's pretty staple for like a Yakuza game. Do a bunch of mini games, but I wonder how prevalent it's gonna be. Will I get sidetracked by a mini game for hours and hours and hours on end, like in Yakuza?
日本有数の極道組織に牛耳られた背景を持つ町となり、地下水路や高台など高低差のある迷路のような地形も冒険に奥行きを与えます。そして1943年、今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる大阪の南へと舞台を移します。緊迫する世界情勢の中、海外の文化が深く入り込んだ日本の裏が描かれます。表向きには日本を称えつつ、裏で異国の文化を楽しむ人々。
Yeah, the theme is so good. It's not a theme that you see very often either. Like Japanese classic, like you see Noir, like Mouse P.I., Noir, but never like this side of it, like of those times.
そして1960
年、
東京新宿神室町へと物語の進行に伴って移っていくことになるのですが、そこには大きなストーリー上の秘密がありますので、また別の機会に遊びの要素などをお伝えできればと思います。
And like the little that we do see about the story in this, like we're obviously gonna get a really good story out of this.
Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life and can memorize sounds as ideas for future compositions. Makoto can take note of many different sounds from across town.
Has to be good.
Whether that's the hustle and bustle of the streets.
So this mechanic's kind of weird, but
a call from a wild animal.
I wonder if this is like the collection mechanic, basically, that you're going to be running around. Like you, even during fights. Like you have to make sure you don't beat up somebody right away. You have to let them like hit the ground.
Depending on the era, location, and
whoa! Gameside Neptune, thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's really kind of you. I was gonna go off for a while. Let me lower the volume on that, but thank you. Everybody, enjoy your subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions.
See this? That seems like a really cool mechanic.
So, you sing?
I want to see like how, because obviously you would be able to miss. You would be able to miss some of like the sounds, right? Your first playthrough, you're not going to know all the sounds that you can go collect. So I wonder how that will change up situations. Because you can use it for helping your... They explained that you can use it for helping your... like your people, right? But they don't really show what happens when you don't have the sounds to help them. How much does that affect? Do we just get a lesser prize? Does it change the story at all? Because I imagine you also want it for like when you're like doing the big show. So you really want to take it slow and try to collect as much as you can.
To find the music in everyday life.
And I wonder if there's different sounds for different ages, you know? Because there could be like, maybe in 1910, there's this sound when you sweep. What about 1930 when they're sweeping with a different kind of broom?
A call from a wild animal.
And I wonder what the colors mean too. Because the first two there's purple, this one's red. Wind's powerful threat.
From just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending on the era, location, and time of the day.
Location and time of day?
Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring.
So it is by the era.
Flocking to freshly scattered crumbs.
So so when you do this in different eras, it'll be different.
The list goes on.
Obviously, there'll be different trains in the future.
Various composers he will encounter. Makoto can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions.
Boom, 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 boom.
At first, Makoto gives singing a try for himself.
So, you sing or no?
You sing or no?
I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later
Did all
finds his true
did all the
calling
subs go
as a
through?
showman,
Nice.
producing
Thank you
and
again,
managing gigs and
Neptune.
performances
Appreciate
for other
you.
artists.
Find
Thank you,
a
thank you, thank
singer
you.
with talent, and do all you can to make them a star. They call that a showman.
A showman.
Makoto will decide the structure of each show.
I wonder, like, how hiring and firing works, or if we only ever hire and like use them in different sets.
And finally, stage
Because I can really see this being a good time sink because of the host. I'm telling you, the hosting and Yakuza, it was
key
addicting.
element of
So I
being a
could see this
showman
becoming
is
another
scouting those with a gift for music.
addicting type
By gathering
deal.
info from around town, Makoto can find new singers
Lindsay,
and
you're
musicians.
talking to everybody to find new talent.
As the
So
story
a lot of
progresses,
talking quests.
Makoto will grow close
I hope
to a
that's
wide range of
entertaining. Usually
individuals,
they
each
do that in
possessing
an
unique
entertaining
and
way.
remarkable abilities.
That kind of seemed like
Still,
very
among all this
small,
new talent in
but that could
Makoto's
be
life
just
as
to
a
like
showman,
point you in the right
the most
direction.
impactful are undoubtedly the singers. Some who you may know already.
Some who you may know, like Snoop Dogg. Honestly, that's the only one I know.
たかしは主人公の大東と呉の極道組織で出会います。
じゃあ確かに
確かに
またいつでも貸してやるで。
組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられていた大東のアシスタント的なポジションで、大東のことを慕う弟分のような役柄で
The
す。
Sharks.
とある事情から広島最強とも言われる岩木組の一員となった大東の舎弟として常日頃行動を共にするようになるのですが、そんな高志の隠していた趣味が歌とピアノでした。ヤクザとしてはあまり役に立たない趣味ですし、高志はそのことを必死に隠しているんですが、ある日大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます。
大東。
なんじゃピアノうるせえぞ。
誰が言うた？あ？
一発殴れば十分じゃろ。
あ
兄貴。
He deserved it.
大東はこいつに歌わせて一文字してやろうと興行を思いついて、これをきっかけに大東の
show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history.
I like how they spent like all this time here. Like this is the story, this is the story, this is the story, this is the story. Here's some singing stuff. And 2 minutes on combat. So they're cooking up a lot. The combat seems like it could be really good as well, because the way they're doing combat isn't your normal like mash button. They want you to do different combination, and I assume it's gonna be a kind of like how Devil May Cry does it. Devil May Cry does it in you have a heavy, you have like a special, and you have a light, and you time those in different methods, and you combine it and you make it flow in a way. I think this will be similar in that you have your right side and your left side. You can hold it for strong attacks, obviously. You can tap it for lighter attacks. You can hold both of them for a different set of attacks, but you're like timing it and performing in different ways, and you're kind of reacting to your character's left and right side as well, or their characters left and right side. So you can attack from the right, attack from the left. Right there he's charging it, letting go, hit, and it seems like it could flow really well. So And obviously in some cutscenes we are able to work. I wonder if it's sometimes just going to be mashing. I don't know if I would like that. But I think overall it'll be good. Makoto Daito. But anyways, this is coming out winter, hopefully. Thank you everybody for watching and joining me on this small little hashtag ad of this game. And I appreciate you guys joining me. I will be back on in, I want to say, 30 minutes to an hour, and we will be playing an indie game today. Just one indie game, but we'll kind of stretch it out and see if it's good. If it's good, then we're gonna keep playing it in a different day. I don't think I have any other game planned for today. But yeah, if you want to just hang out in the channel, it should autoplay when I come back or anything like that. Thank you again to Gamesite for the 10 gifted subbies. I appreciate it. We'll be right back in like 30 minutes. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna make a TikTok. And yeah. Take care, bye-bye. Or see you later.